I'm Zirashki. Just watched this episode of Raw. Um, this show was all right. I mean, uh, there's some good stuff here. Let's get to the opening of the show. CM Punk made his entrance into the ring, celebrating the fact that he won the World Heavyweight Champion from Jey Uso on Saturday Night's main event. He basically called out a couple of names. He called out AJ Styles, Sheamus, maybe Rusev too, I think, if I remember correctly. He called out Dominic Mysterio, and he called out John Cena. The match I really want to see, though, from CM Punk is CM Punk versus AJ Styles. I just want to see this match play out. I really want to see this match before AJ Styles retires next year. Then we had the women's tag team match. Nikki Bella and Stephanie Valkyria. I know I'm not. Am I saying that right? I don't fucking know. Versus the Judgment Day, Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez, and the Judgment Day won that match. Raquel pinned Nikki Bella in that match. I didn't really watch that match. I was kind of busy doing something else on top of that, so I was basically hearing what's going on in that match. But, all right. The next match after that, there was a backstage segment between CM Punk and Jey Uso, basically setting up a tag team match between CM Punk and Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed later that night. Then the next match was Penta versus El Grande Americano. I'm going to be really honest with this El Grande Americano. El Grande Americano gimmick. I'm really getting sick of this gimmick. I thought this gimmick was funny at first when Chad Gable was on the mask, but ever since they had the Luke Kaiser, I just feel like they're just... it's losing its interest to me. I liked the Grande when it was Chad Gable. I know some people say that Luke Kaiser is the better El Grande, and sure, I guess. I think there's better roles for Luke Kaiser, though. I like Luke Kaiser, don't get me wrong, but I think there's better things to do. The two masked luchadors, El Grande America. I forgot what their tag team name is. I know this review is pretty bad. They try to interfere. They gave the big metal rod thing. I mean, the metal plate in El Grande's mask. Try to cheat. Penta caught that, put him in the Penta driver, and 1, 2, 3, Penta wins that match. Then there was a segment with Rusev talking about putting his name into the John Cena's John Cena's final opponent tournament. Yeah, I can't think straight right now. Final opponent tournament. So that's cool. He's actually going to be in it. They just announced that it's going to be Rusev and Damian Priest. And then there's also going to be Sheamus versus Shinsuke Nakamura. That was announced later that night, but I might as well just mention that here. So Rusev is in the tournament in general, and I'll be down with Rusev winning. I don't think he's going to win the tournament. The person I really think that's going to be in the tournament and winning it is Gunther. It's the person I actually kind of want to win too. Anyways, so then there was that. Then there was the tag team match of Bayley and Lyra Valkyria versus Asuka and Kairi Sane, the Kabuki Warriors. They won the match, making Lyra Valkyria tap out. So there's that. Oh, no. There was Becky Lynch. She showed up. She showed up. Jesus, having a stroke here. She showed up interrupting the announcers, basically talking trash about Maxine Dupree about their Intercontinental Championship match later. I don't know when they're going to do that, but probably soon, most likely. Maybe probably in Survivor Series if I have to take a guess. I actually like what they're doing with Maxine Dupree. I think she's better than what. Yeah, she's getting really better in the ring, and I kind of like her technical style of wrestling. I don't think there's a lot of female wrestlers that do that type of stuff besides Natalia, I guess. Anyways, so there was that. Then the tag team champions had an interview basically talking about, them facing against the Kabuki Warriors and blah, 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 blah. So there's that. Then there was... Oh, before all that, Dominic Mysterio came into the ring, basically talking shit, talking trash. And then Rey Mysterio showed up in the ring. I just realized I kind of missed the CM Punk stuff. So CM Punk came into the ring, basically calling out everybody. Then fucking Logan fucking Paul showed up in the middle of that segment and basically put his name out there to face CM Punk. Yay. Then Paul Heyman came out with Bronson and Braun and basically said that they want to put their names into the thing, told Logan Paul to get the fuck back in the line, and basically beat the living shit. Logan tried to get out of the ring before everything happened, and basically got pushed away by Bronson Reed, and then they went after CM Punk. Then they had a fucking weird face moment with Logan Paul. Basically, he went into the ring, basically got his fucking ass kicked. I like seeing that, by the way. And got destroyed. Okay, so then later, Jey Uso, later that night, then Paul Heyman went to talked to Jey Uso, basically telling him that he liked what he was doing and thinking about himself and yada yada yada, and basically getting into his head during the match. And then the main event came. It was CM Punk and Jey Uso versus Bronson and Braun. Paul Heyman in the corner. Paul Heyman in the corner, and then they had match was good. Then it got into a double disqualification because both of them didn't get into the ring by the count of 10. So it was a count out. So both of them lost. Basically, they kept beating CM Punk and Jay. CM Punk got the upper hand a little bit, but then they got their ass beat a little bit. Then Logan Paul fucking showed up back into the ring, and you kind of knew what was going to happen. He punches CM Punk with the brass knuckles, and there's our shocker of the night. Really wasn't much of a shocker, but sure. So then it ended the show with Logan Paul giving his brass knuckles to Paul Heyman, and that was the end of the show. In the tag team match with Finn Balor, the Judgment Day versus AJ Styles and Dragon Lee, they had a good match. I think I already talked about this, but then Dominic Mysterio came into the ring to help out Judgment Day, and then brought the Shwaylee, or whatever the hell that thing is called. They were talking about that backstage earlier that night, and there's that. Sheamus came out there to help AJ Lee and Dragon Lee. AJ Styles and Dragon Lee, AJ Lee, basically. AJ Styles and Dragon Lee are still the tag team champions, and yeah. This is my first review back in YouTube, and it's all over the goddamn place. I will be better prepared when it comes to SmackDown this Friday. Yeah. See ya.